with Harry Otto. My friend Harry Otto is
Alex.
very good.
Hey everybody, I'm Harry Otto, and I run a small company called Healthy Cookie Company. And what we do is custom formulations with very high protein, high fiber, extremely low fat, healthy cookies, right? And a lot of them are custom formulated with different kind of vitamins and minerals in them. I work with nutritionists, and now we have some really interesting stuff going on with Whole Foods, crossing my fingers there. But I work with Alex when we had Chartreuse, and it was just such a privilege to be on with him, and we're going to do some stuff together, right? So can we start? Can you be chef?
Yes.
Play chef? Okay, great. On these cookies right now, the basic building block of these cookies is rolled oats, organic rolled oats, okay? And I know that everyone here is probably thinking, why not gluten, right? You know, I understand that. If you, a great replacement, Alex, and a lot of what we do here is by feel, no cups. It depends on what you want in your cookie at that time. If you want to go a little bit heavier with the fiber, we use a little bit more oats. But before you get the oats, I always start with a protein base. And this protein base, we have a choice here. These are simple. You go to Mrs. Green's or any kind of health food market. It's whey protein isolate. It's, again, an animal product, but you can use hemp protein, spirulina. There's a lot of other alternatives. You don't have to use this.
But today we wanted to do the raw food, but now we're going to implement your whey protein and white egg or whatever, but it's okay.
Egg whites, and they are.
We accept everybody.
We accept everybody who they are.
Right.
These are egg whites that pasteurize. They're pasteurized at about 130, which again violates the raw food rule. But you need to do that for the salmonella, right? So now, the basic premise with the hydrator, just to go off course for a second, is that everything that we're going to make here is edible in its raw form. So it's not like a cake where you're mixing ingredients and then, you know, you can't eat flour and you can eat sugar, but basically on a cake, when you're making cookies or cakes, you don't want to eat that raw product. This one's edible. You can keep tasting your batter before it goes into the machine, okay? So on this one, you want to do vanilla or chocolate?
Vanilla.
Okay, we'll do vanilla. So, Chef Alex, please do the honors. We're going to put 40 grams of vanilla protein
In a big bowl.
in a bigger bowl. Okay.
And that's great because we learn here like to do our own like little protein cookie that we can bring to work, we can bring to if we go treadmill or we go to the nature or we go whatever, kayaking. We always have like 20 grams of protein cookie. Yeah, anytime. And that gives me energy.
Now, generally, when we make these cookies, we use a 2-to-1 ratio of our oats, or if we're using quinoa, it wouldn't matter how much we use, because again, quinoa, all 9 essential amino acids, actually all 20 that support human protein growth in the body, high in fiber minerals. A little pricey though, but that's what raw food is all about. You got to spend some money. But in this one, we're going to go 2-to-1 ratio, and Alex is going to eyeball it. That's perfect. That's eyeball. Now, this cookie that we prepared today is going to be a little bit of almond, raw almond, and vanilla. So again, it's eyeball. It's what you like. You love almonds, put more almonds in. You know, I mean, this is going to be the great fats.
Good consistency.
Yeah, consistency, and that kind of breaks up a little bit in the batter and gives it more of a nice texture, like it's almost like an Italian cookie. We're going to put in some sliced blanch.
Also, that's not raw because we don't blanch nothing in raw food.
Wait, are these blanched? Yeah, they are. Well, raw blanched. Yeah.
No, that's the same. But
it's a little, it's a little play on words there, right? Okay, raw coconut. Playing in the rules now.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Now I can mix that.
The raw coconut increases the fat in the cookie that will emulate. If you go to buy a cookie in a health store, they always sneak in canola oil. That's my way of getting canola oil and getting that texture feel, so that you have that little fat feel in your mouth, right? So from there, you know what? Let's make a batter. And the batter, we're going to seal this up with egg whites, just because I want to put some extra protein. Now don't forget, I got 40 grams of protein already. This right here is 50 grams of egg white. I'm thinking it might take the whole thing, and if it doesn't, we're going to add maybe some more coconut.
You didn't do that.
Water.
Water.
And then you know what? Get creative.
Almond milk, rice milk.
We're going to stick this.
Hemp milk.
We're going to stick this. We're going to stick this together with our sweeteners. With a little bit of honey. Today I'm going to do a little maple syrup and a little bit, and I love this. This is orange blossom honey, and the bees are allowed to pollinate the orange trees. Really cool. So it's almost like you got orange and orange zest, but the bees do the work for you. So it's really good. I mean, I want to just walk around and put it on your finger and you taste it. It's delicious honey. and not expensive, $4, you know? So, Alex, see what it takes. See if you can get the whole thing in there.
It's like water, you know, when it's pasteurized like that.
Yeah. But again, it's all about, for me, it's all about the protein content. So you can
That's for
actually,
the gym.
you can actually, yeah, it's for the gym, it's more for, yeah, an athlete.
It's natural.
So, we're almost there with the batter. We might need just a few more oats, or you can put some
Yes,
coconut, just a few more oats, yeah.
One more coconut.
Now we're going to start the binding process.
Coconut.
More coconut, we're getting a little crazy.
Cocoa. Cocoa. That anybody can do that. That's not
That's
that
a bad.
complicated.
That's a bad.
That's not.
Now let's sweeten them up. Let's start with a little bit of stevia. Now stevia, if you don't know what it is, it's an all-natural sweetener. It comes from a plant. You can actually go down to the botanical gardens in the Bronx to grow it. And you can take the leaf and eat it. It's delicious. It's a fiber, but it's not digestible. It goes right through you. But unlike an alcohol sugar that goes through you in a different way, it's not good. This is really the only real sugar substitute, non-caloric, and it doesn't promote tooth decay. So I like it. So let me just show you how much I would use. Seriously, this is so powerful. That's it. Just a dozen. Done. More than that will give you a bitter taste.
That would be like 2 cups of sugar.
I'm using that for a sweet base, right? And then I'm going to add, we're going to do a little Vermont maple syrup. Chef, do the honors, would you please?
Do it.
Nice. Because we're going to add a little honey too.
Yeah.
Okay, maple syrup.
Keep the honey.
Right. Then the orange blossom honey. Ooh, well, because it went in the tongue too, because I put it up nice and hot. It's going through your tongue right now.
No.
Orange blossom honey. That's great stuff right there. These do all the work for you.
Yeah.
Right?
It's good they work for you, right?
And we have one more slight sweetener that I put in at the end. That's a lot. But one more, and this is great stuff too. This is maple syrup
That's
that they just put onto a big pan and dehydrate, and then you've got just dehydrated maple syrup. I put that in the last second so I can get a little crunch back from the cookie. A little bit, because the cookie we want to get it nice and moist, right? So, we're almost good there, right?
yeah.
Now, let's add 2 more little secret ingredients. This is great. This is vanilla extract powder. Okay? A little bit different process. They don't use alcohol. They soak the vanilla in water, soften it, grind it, and then they dehydrate it, so you actually just have vanilla bean in powder. Because alcohol, remember, we dehydrate at less than 110 degrees. It will not burn off the alcohol. So, I don't know about you, my cookie, I'm not really, I don't want to taste alcohol.
No.
So that's why we use this. So a little bit of, because those are in the one that, they're in there now, so you can taste it. So try a little of this. You don't really, it's not about teaspoons. It's very forgiving, because we're going to taste the batter as we go along.